true because of the nature of how you can like transform appearances of things?
Well, I think it costs money.
Yeah, so now we can transmogrify appearances and stuff. So if we want all of this, but like we're still going to be replacing our gear with uglier shit for like a little while. Unless I don't know, it might be better.
I've just never transmogged before. I literally don't know how the system works yet.
It's okay.
It never existed before.
I can show you later, kind of the end of things. Okay, so what's your current quests, just so we know?
I'm killing demons.
So you just have to kill 5 of these guys?
I don't have a target.
I think I gotta go through a portal now? Oh, destroy the portal.
Destroy them.
Oh. I wasn't told to destroy a portal.
That's
I just had to kill 5 demons.
Yeah, your quest is different.
Maybe someone did it for you.
No, I was definitely on my own. The demon hunters, I think, have a slightly different, start and stuff. It doesn't matter.
I'm supposed to destroy a few, Legion portals that are nearby.
They're not out there, though. Are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He ran out of the area.
I'm just standing around. I'm done.
I don't know. It says the courtyard.
The courtyard's the other way.
Oh, this is the courtyard over here on the right.
It's on the left or
It's the big
branch.
square with the black in the center. Presumably.
I learned from Deus Ex the other day that I don't know what courtyard means.
Really?
Because they sent me to the courtyard and that was my only clue, and I'm like, I actually don't know where that is.
This is a courtyard.
I'm sorry, all these rich people that have courtyards and balconies and shit.
You're from California.
I don't know what courtyard is. Not enough to pass a test, like the driving test of courtyards. Like, the way that courtyards are used in video games is like the same level of like some of the really weird questions on the driving's test of like weird stuff about like pumping brakes while going uphill while spinning out while your seatbelt's inverted and you're in Australia. And it's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, the pumping the brakes thing matters a hell of a lot more when you're not in California and, you know, there's ice.
Well, I mostly said it because I couldn't think of the actual question, but there was a question that I read on the driver's test that was like several independent variables that I've never heard of before.
Oh, yeah.
All stacked on top of each other. And it was also a question about what's legal and not how to be safe. And I'm like, what?
I ran into
Don't know a law for that?
I ran into this issue when I was doing my permit test where it was asking me nothing but motorcycle questions, and I was like, what? Like, I'm not here to drive a motorcycle. I didn't even realize they were on the same like docket, and I ended up getting like 2 out of 10 questions wrong, which is fine. But it was just like, this worries me because I should really be tested on my knowledge of how to not crash into other people.
It's too far away.
Not off to meet my Illidari allies.
Where's that?
That's the quest that we're on.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
Is that your current objective?
Yeah. Yep. So we're all synced up now.
All right. Well, then let's go do that. Also, I guess I lost your phase.
Well, the moment you leave the castle, you lose the phase.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh, it has its own. So the entire castle's phased for every player because of how many weird states it's going to be in throughout the game for story reasons.
Yeah. Mostly it's just under attack by demons. If you looked in the front entrance right now, it would look pretty normal. And then you step through and it's like, suddenly demons.
Right. I can just fly. I was going through the hallways out of habit. I'm like, I know how to get to the mage quarter, and like nostalgia and like muscle memory just took over, and I'm like, wait, I can just fly straight there.
Yep.
I'm so used to Stormwind. This is where I idled whenever we were waiting for raids to start, so I'm just too used to running around in it.
Yep. So they're over here, I believe.
Oh, it's on the other side of what?
Alright. So you guys are Morel and Wanderbot. Wanderbot.
Yeah.
I
had to umlaut. I couldn't think of anything cooler, and I was also okay with that.
What have you
my usual naming tactic for WoW is to randomize name over and over again, and then change a name.
Yeah. Okay. Do we actually want to read out quests for this, or no?
Well, this is an interesting critter.
Were we suddenly going to start?
I don't know. I was doing it for the Demon Hunter
starting area.
But that's because it was just shelled myself. Yeah. Yeah, let's just...
Alright, Shell, read it. Go.
Okay.
Okay. Azeroth needs you, Morel. Or all of you, whatever we're doing for this.
Insert name here. Philip J. Fry.
After scouring Ulduar and Karazhan for answers, we know the key to defeating the Legion, 5 ancient artifacts called the Pillars of Creation. To find them, Dalaran must be moved to the Broken Isles, as our leader Jaina is absent. Kolektos and the Blue Dragonflight has offered the Kirin Tor his aid. Oh, okay. The Legion is assaulting our current position over Deadwind Pass. Hurry. Okay, witness the teleportation of Dalaran to the Broken Isles.
Sweet, spectators courts.
All right. Also, Shell's going to be the official quest reader for this playthrough.
Why is that?
I have a plan.
Because you're committed.
Horribly dangerous plan. But a plan.
I have a terrible memory for names, so I'm not going to be the one that pauses, especially in the WoW lore, to
figure
call
out
out
who's
the
being voice acted.
significance of the names that are popping up.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of my depth, and I know that.
Kolektos is one of the Blue Dragonflight.
He's the leader of the Blue Dragonflight, the current one, because we murdered the previous one.
Right. Actually, he was in the manga. If you've ever read the manga for World of Warcraft.
Oh, take the.
Did you just say mangwa? Like
Yes.
Manhwa.
Yeah, it's
so
because
manga is the Japanese comics. Manhwa is the Korean.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
I've actually never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're going in this?
Yeah, there's a portal inside of the castle with a portal of Dalaran.
Do one of you guys
Did
have
I-
a gold
did I go
dragon,
the wrong
or was I
way?
just following someone else?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Shell, back here.
Oh, back there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is there a
gold
doorway?
pip on the map.
Yeah, gold pip map.
Oh, there's a door. Yes. Thanks for pointing that out.
There we go. I'll be the
Okay.
navigator, and you'll be the quest reader, and between the two of us, we'll be very lost.
And Wander will just slash things.
Wander will be the talker over.
Excuse me, I was not the one talking over
Hey.
the gray-haired NPC. I'm currently the one stuck in loading screen time.
This is familiar.
Sort of. It's loading in, but not
it's
very
probably
well.
there's so many players going here that.
I'm totally loaded in fine. Everything's good.
The textures are coming in for me. Now everything's starting to look correct.
No, that's just what WoW looks like. You're used to games that aren't from 2004. Surprise. Are you still stuck, Wander?
Yeah.
It's interesting because
Oh no, there it goes.
it's
Took a
showing
bit.
it's showing the map of the landscape beneath for me. It's not actually showing the map for Dalaran itself.
Yeah, actually, that's because this isn't Dalaran. This is, like,
It's
pretty
gonna be
soon
moved
Dalaran's
soon.
gonna disappear, and then we're gonna be actually in the area below us.
I guess this is a chance to slowly drag all my
need a
stuff onto a
target.
quick bar so I can keep track of all my skills. There's so many skills. I'll figure it out eventually.
Is this where we're supposed to go?
Yeah, we're going into the center of the central structure.
Oh.
And
It's pretty.
I think there's, like, a ramp or something, or maybe a lift.
Wait, you saw a book that I couldn't see.
Right?
I thought that was the lift.
No. No, it has nothing to do with this one. Maybe we have to be up above?
So we have to go around the corner?
Well, it says witnesses it.
Wow, there are demons everywhere.
Well, yeah,
We'll
Dalaran's
be
being
fine.
attacked.
You just like shake it off. We'll be fine.
Maybe we have to go
An
in a
imp
different door.
interrupted me. How dare you?
Oh yeah, we go in a
Okay.
different door. There's a
I've
bigger
been
door over
silenced.
here.
Gotta role play, so whenever I'm silenced, I have to stop talking.
I mean,
There's the extra bars.
Knowledge is
Right.
power, but using it
Okay.
Right now, I'm
wisely
just trying to drag all of my individual skills onto bars, and then after that, I'll try to figure out how to organize them.
Oh, hey, there's Archmage Modera and Khadgar.
yep. So,
You have Khadgar.
all right. The Legion bears down on us. We have but moments to spare. The shockwave of arcane energies we are about to unleash should prove powerful enough to send them back to their cursed dimension for a time, giving us time to catch our breath and begin the search for the Pillars of Creation. Are you ready? Ready to begin the teleportation of Dalaran to the Broken Isles.
Farewell, my friend.
I actually don't know where the Broken Isles are supposed to be. Oh.
The Broken Isles were where we
Wait,
were.
are those just
close
like
to the
Legion
center.
spaceships?
Whoa, what?
Those are just straight up Legion
They
spaceships.
look like spaceships, yeah. That they do.
Citizens of Azeroth,
Interesting.
today
So
is the
if
day
I-
we turn the
That's a
tide.
weird surprise. So part of how priests work now is that with atonement, like if I use Cleave, Power Word, Shield, or Shadow Mend, or Power Word Radiance, it adds atonement to players, which then leads to old damage I do healing
Keith, are you
them.
not watching this cutscene?
No. Where?
Oh.
Our path
We're
is
moving
clear.
Dalaran.
Whoops.
I think you're on a slight time delay from us constantly.
Await on the Broken Isles.
Ooh, that's a nice new loading screen.
Yep, it's a variant in Sylvanas.
Yep.
Okay, so we should wait for Keith to get here.
Yes.
I'm on loading screen now. That was my
Okay.
bad.
Yep.
I was looking for quest markers and I didn't see one, so I didn't realize that I missed clicking on something.
Yep.
Yep, we just had
It
to
was
talk
Khadgar.
with Khadgar.
We'll sync it up or eventually just give up trying to pay attention to things. I just know this one they're trying to like voice act stuff and like actually give a
Yeah.
linear story. So I'm like, it feels wrong to kind of discount that for this one. Maybe.
I still haven't loaded in.
my
I mean,
God.
I'm moving around, but I'm invisible.
Well, I mean, of course, it's because Dalaran is populated again, so there's a ton of players running around.
From both factions, too.
Of
I mean,
course.
Dalaran's
Yeah,
neutral.
It's the neutral city. I was kind of hoping it would be Shatterath again or something.
So happy with my PC that it just instantly loads this entire place and there's no frame rate loss and every character's fully visible. I'm like, yeah.
Okay,
This
so we're able to talk with the
was
emissary?
expensive.
You should be able to.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Ah, Wanderbot. It's good to see you on your feet. The members of the Council of the Six are recuperating from their ordeal. The intensity of the teleportation spell can be disorienting. It seems you lost consciousness for a time, but at least you didn't awaken and find yourself stuck in a wall. Dalaran has been relocated to the Broken Isles. From here, we'll spearhead the effort to acquire the Pillars of Creation and drive the Legion from Azeroth once and for all.
Hey, we got a Hearthstone that goes to Dalaran.
Oh, Dalaran specifically, a specific Hearthstone?
Yeah, it's a purple
That's a
one.
new one.
Yeah.
Life bless you.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have a Hearthstone for my garrison.
Yes.
I've never had a garrison before.
I don't
I've heard
have
about
one
that.
of those.
It's supposed to be basically like the Facebook part of
Yeah.
now.
I saw a little bit of
People
it.
are
It
not
looks
happy about it.
Wait. Are you purple too?
Everybody is purple.
We're all three of us chose dark purple
Okay.
skin.
So you didn't give me another quest.
Did we? Oh.
Yeah.
I got a quest for my class. There's a priest here.
Oh,
giving
there's
me
a
priest
paladin
quest,
here.
Oh.
saying, Master Vala and I come at the behest of one who seeks to organize the stronger resistance to the Legion threat. If
Oh,
you
there we go.
would meet him at Fell's Rest
We are
in
all
Tearsfall
that
Glades,
stands
he will
between the
guarantee
Legion
both your
and
safety and an
annihilation.
opportunity to play a pivotal role in the conflict.
Altruist and the
Attend the
others
secret meeting
await
at
you
Fell's
at
Rest in
Crassus's
Tearsfall
landing.
Glades,
I'll meet
which
you there.
that's probably the same. That was so not priest specific that it probably says the same thing for you guys too.
Actually,
No, I have Lord Maxwell Tyrosis.
yeah, we all have to go find our like class leader for some reason.
My guy is saying, the Legion was devastating our forces at the Broken Shore. Travel to
Oh.
Tyr's Guard and Orc Trueheart. They've each made plans to do just that, but we need to not let them walk alone. Yeah, so I have
Glad
to.
Corvus was able to find you quickly.
We're all going to completely different locations.
Yeah, kind of
No.
our not our faction leaders, but like our class leaders, and they kind of give us the next goal, just so it feels like we're kind of part of some organization that isn't just like Alliance, Horde.
Yeah.
Azeroth must not fall.
So
Portal
I'm
to
probably not
Dalaran
gonna
crater right here.
read this part out
we
loud.
don't meet again.
Oh
I
yeah, so these are class specific solo adventures.
Huh. That's different.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe that's
this is
something
to
for us
get
to do in
our,
between.
these are to get our artifact weapons.
Death to the Legion.
What are artifact weapons?
So every spec for every class has a special weapon associated with it, and it's, super powerful, very tied to the lore. And you can actually put different skins on them and upgrade them.
Yeah, so it's they're artifact weapons. They work just like heirlooms, like they level up with you. Scale with your character or whatever. And so you get the choice between currently I'm looking at a choice between a tanking one and a DPS one. And you guys are probably kind of in the same boat.
So did you already go to the location that was given to you?
Yeah, I went to go off and talk to my, like, class master, and then he's just like, here you go. Choice A, choice B. And I'm like,
you see, I have to recruit soldiers.
Huh.
That's what I'm doing. Well, just 2.
Okay.
I'll get the other guy.
Warblades. That's one of the starter zones. So my issue is I don't know how to get there from here.
There should be portals.
Dalaran.
There should be portals somewhere around. If you try talking to a guard, maybe you'll get lucky and get something there.
After what happened last time, I was like, well, at least we won't go back to Dalaran, right? And then just immediately Dalaran, I'm like, no, I don't know how this town works. This isn't whatever it was called. What was the Burning Crusade place called again? Bathroom.
Yes.
There's no mention of... maybe the points of interest. No? Do you guys know where the portals were that you apparently already used? And had to know how to get to use them?
Let's see. Go for the... I think it's the Greyfang Enclave. You're right outside of it currently. I think the portals are in there, but I could be wrong. Like, they've changed everything, so I don't know.
But didn't you just have to go there yourself, though?
I didn't. No, I'm in a separate section for Demon Hunter, so I'm kind of probably a little bit less than useful here.
You got like an easy one to go to, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, so are we choosing our artifact weapons, or are we holding off?
Yeah.
I suppose we have to.
Yeah, we are. We have to progress.
So if I'm going to Tirisfal Glades, then I've got to go to Undercity. Even a thing anymore?
Shell, do you know if you can get your other artifact weapon?
Can the Alliance even take a portal to Undercity?
I don't think so.
What?
Is
this going to be a huge pain in the ass then? Because that's Undercity. That's the undead starter zone I've got to go to. I don't know, what's the nearest Alliance capital?
So, I suppose we should look into, like, what are we focusing on? I mean, the easy choice for all of us would be to choose a DPS weapon, but...
I guess I could go to Ironforge and fly north for a while.
Let's see.
That's all I can think of. No suggestions from chat so far, so I'm just going to move forward.
Okay, it does look like you can get a second artifact here, so it doesn't matter so much.
Huh.
But right now, I've got all the bars added on, and I've got the 2 sidebars under my map and everything. And those 2 bars are completely filled with completely unsorted priest skills, which I will slowly incorporate onto my main bars.
Oh.
I think I might just choose Ashbringer because, I mean...
Yeah, you go DPS, Keith can heal.
Well, what? I mean, I can do other things too.
Yeah, but like, the point is, I've already kind of sorted myself into tank spec because Immolation Aura is cool.
Okay.
So you might as well go Retribution. Also, my weapon works pretty well for both specs, even if it's not quite right. Whereas yours...
Oh, mine would be more specific, though.
So go with Ashbringer for the time being. It'll be okay.
I'm surprised the entire intro was full of teleportation, but then they seem to give you a quest that doesn't teleport you to the important NPC.
Yeah.
Remember.
So if you're a brand new WoW player, you'll probably just not know where to go, right?
Yeah. Did you find it? Are you still...
I teleported to Ironforge, and now I'm flying north.
Huh. Alright.
On my Griffin.
Does your quest log say go, like, here? If you, like, go to the map?
It says go to Foul's Rest and Tirisfal Glades, which is the starter zone for undead.
Weird.
But I'm an Alliance.
I guess if you've got the flight path, I guess you can get up there.
Apparently...
Is there a flight path to Undead Land? I don't know. I've never had
so confused.
hostile flight paths in this
You want to try
before.
Googling it? Because I bet people have already said.
This is so weird. We were trying to sync up, and we were synced up for all of 5 or 10 minutes, and now we're running all over the place.
Have a flight master, but I don't. Does Menethil Harbor still have a flight master? I'm at Menethil Harbor now.
It should.
Maybe I could try them. It's all flooded now. Well, shit. Oh, there's one. Take me to Undead Land? Whoa, I have every flight path?
Yeah, if you've been character boosted, you get every one. Which comes off as comically unfair, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can fly to Western Plaguelands, I guess. That'll save time. I mean, you can't even talk about what's fair and not fair if you're allowing the concept of character boosting in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, look, it's an instant 100. What do they not get or not get? I don't know. Probably should get them basic stuff that makes them function, but also, yeah, who knows?
Follow me.
I also instantly had a flying mount.
Yep.
There's one chance to look through my skills. Where's Shadow Mend? That was supposed to be an important one, so I'm gonna look for that in this.
So
yeah, I have the tutorial skills on my main bar right now, and then all the ones that aren't tutorial skills I have them on my sidebars until I figure out what they do.
Oh no.
Just because I want to keep them separate till I figure them out.
That's weird. I just...
No, those won't do at all.
found the Chamber of the Guardian.
I must have put it over here. Arcane powder.
Yeah, so it looks like we've all been kind of split up to pursue our legendary equipment. Yeah, Keith,
so
I was
Shadow
just...
Mend is a heal that hurts people for half of the heal.
Crystallized soul.
Weird. Although it does say it heals them for 34,000, and then it says that they'll take damage over time until they hit 17,000, which is half of the heal. But it does say from all sources, so if they're taking damage from enemies, that would probably count towards that too. Then.
What artifact weapon did you choose, Keith?
I don't think he's been given the option yet. He's on this like weird wild goose chase.
I'm still going to Tearsfall Glades. I haven't gotten to my class person yet, which is in Tearsfall Glades in the middle of nowhere. Where was yours?
Mine was just straight up in Dalaran. I don't know where. It looks like Shells is taking her somewhere else.
Well, I've already chosen the weapon.
You guys do take the portal to Dalaran Crater?
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now, actually.
Oh, I'm going to my class person. I didn't know how to get to the portal to Dalaran Crater. I walked to the waypoint and it was like, it's below this. I'm like, I don't know where that is.
I actually survived that drop. Sheesh.
I still don't have that yet. I still have to talk to
I'm healing
my
myself
master
up.
And keep doing things in relation. Is this the... This is not the portal. I don't know where that portal goes. Okay.
A long flight.
Sacrificed everything.
All right.
What have you given?
Might as well get my attack skills on one bar and my defensive skills on a different bar.
There's just a pile of skeletons where I dropped. So when I took the portal to the crater, it just literally shunted me out, and I fell on the ground and lost, I would say, 5/6 of my health.
Whoops.
But I healed myself up.
Try not to slowly die of anything and you'll be good.
Well, now I have to go to... I have to go to Uther's tomb.
Lord Illidan knows the way. I have an idea. We have their position.
There are a lot of things to sort through here.
All that stands between
I think we're all slowly being like brought towards our artifact weapon, but then to the actual same place eventually.
I've got to feign death, basically, with a fade.
Don't follow suffer well.
Wait, in the new... So nowadays, priests can remove all of their threat every 30 seconds?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
And it's they remove all your threat for 10 seconds every 30 seconds. Threat's very different from when I last played.
Yeah, it's not as hard to manage anymore, which is probably good.
Threat management was basically all of raiding.
Yeah.
It's like the only concept that applied.
Yeah. I think they realized it got a little bit more fun when players were more important. When players were more like tasked with dodging attacks and proper positioning, then I have to stop attacking for a while to let my bars cool down a bit.
Divine Star sounds badass. You fire something. It's like a giant star that shoots forward, damages all enemies, heals all allies, and like boomerangs back to you.
My wounds are severe.
Sounds absurd.
I must push ahead
Yep,
alone.
there. Oh, it's a quick one too. All right.
What?
Yeah, I guess I missed the.
I will join you.
Since I didn't know how to
as
get
soon
to
as
the
I am able.
portal, I guess I missed the part about the Dalaran crater, and I'll have to come back to that. But that's fine. They gave me a stone for Dalaran.
Yeah.
Did you guys know where the portal was?
I'm still
the
not on
waypoint
that
wasn't-
section, actually.
I just
I wonder-
happened
Can't
upon.
attack that target.
I just happened upon it.
I'm
in
Yeah.
the city.
I am currently in a separate section entirely, in which I am
Watch out.
getting the
Guard headed your way.
the Aldrachi Warblades from
It's too
like a
far
separate
away.
section, kind of in the same area.
I have
It's-
to purify the graves.
It's different. I wasn't expecting that I'd be desynced from you guys so heavily, but I guess it's kind of okay.
I guess I can see why they did a hyperkinetic, crazy cinematic raid intro, because they were gonna
need to
immediately
get
after
closer.
that send us on a globe-trotting fetch quest.
Well, I think this is just until we get our artifact weapons, which are supposed to last us for like the entire expansion pack, or possibly like every expansion pack.
I am
Hell's Rest
consecrating
is such a sad
things
little corner.
and exercising
I'm out of
spirits.
range.
That seems very pertinent
Yeah,
to what
give
we've
'em a
been
workout.
watching. Well,
Do
so
some calisthenics.
we've been watching Twin Exorcists recently.
I can't attack
I have no
that.
idea what that is.
It's an anime.
Oh, yeah. Well, Keith doesn't watch anime.
Their souls
yeah.
have been torn right out of their bodies.
I've watched anime based on suggestions. It's just very hard to find decent ones.
This one, I don't know what
I
I'd
need to
call
get
it.
It's okay.
It's goofy.
I mean, it is. I would call it classic. Classic like tropey anime, whatever stuff.
I probably wouldn't like it at all then.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend
It's
it to
too
you.
far away.
I got tired of anime tropes when I was
I'm
like
out of
12,
range.
and then they kept happening, and I'm like, how do you make
need
the
to get
same
closer.
characters and stories so often? How does that keep going? I don't understand.
I mean, they've discovered a formula that people seem to enjoy, and they milk the shit out of it. And then there's the occasional one that isn't, formulaic, and then it's okay. Oh, I know what that.
The boo boop?
Yeah, I've got a boopity boop thing, which is I need to turn it off. It's a mod to warn me to get out of like attack circles because I got kind of messed up earlier. Problem is,
Now it's showing up in the audio.
yeah,
I
it's
need
not
to
really
get
like
closer.
cued for what I'm doing. It's awful.
Now I've got the choice between my 3 weapons, Holy Shadow and Discipline.
Yep.
It's
Yep,
too
so it
far
depends
away.
on, like, if you want to focus on your healing one or go damage. By the way, if you choose the dark one, it's gonna talk with you
I don't have a
all the time. Like, it's gonna say nasty things. Like, just look them up, I suppose, before you make a decision.
That makes me want to grab it anyway.
Any sacrifice.
Well, it's essentially, I mean, the whole thing about Shadow Priests now is they say that they're on the verge of becoming, like, losing their minds, and apparently the Void might be where, like, some creature like Cthulhu dwells. They're saying that it's a power that can rival the Titans and is, like, part of the dark side of the Naru or who knows what, so... Yeah, Shadow Priests are sort of crazy.
Yes.
I'm already a Discipline priest, so it almost seems natural just to grab the Discipline one.
So the Discipline one is...
I have almost no context for
need
what
to get
spec is which
closer.
really, but they're supposed to both be good healing ones. But then most resources I can look at also have been
range.
made irrelevant by the recent update that's changed every class.
Uh-huh.
But the game calls Discipline a healer, and also when you boost your character, they default to Discipline. That's about all I have to go on.
It's too far away.
It's probably not a bad idea to go with it. Because I know Holy is pretty much straight healing.
They say that Discipline's supposed to be the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well go Discipline for now then.
Can't attack that target.
The
So
That'll keep us balanced as we're playing everything, really.
yeah, unrelated
So
to
I guess they added an orange exclamation point for single-player quests.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Cool, now I go back to Dalaran. It's a good thing they gave me this stone.
I can finally go to Uther's tomb.
Did you get your weapony thing?
Range.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say unrelated to World of Warcraft, but still haven't received a copy of the Turing test. Makes me sad.
Still,
Yeah.
it's out now.
Yeah, I know.
Did you use the actual service I told you to use, or did you try to email them or something?
Keymailer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
sent me back to Dalaran again to talk to people.
it's just weird when I request copies for games that like Radiant will get one and I won't. I'm like, what?
Means they probably aren't looking at anyone's channels, and they're probably just giving them to X number of people and then moving on.
Yeah. I guess that works. I just remember getting like turned away by a number of people for having like too small of a channel, and I'm like, all right, I'm like 50K. I can do whatever I want now.
I'm supposed to go to the Azure Dragon Shrine. That near Wormrest Temple? Because there's also an objective to go to the Wormrest Temple.
Music for this expansion is really good. I don't know if you guys have been listening to a whole lot, but
Little bit.
I can't listen because I'm listening off your audio.
well, I mean, but you can hear the song I'm currently listening to.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Do you guys have
First-
any idea where Azure Dragon Shrine is?
For every soul I claim, my power
Right?
grows. I will
Oh,
rule
Tyrion still
this
lives, but his light is
world.
fading.
All worlds.
During my last visit to Dragon Blight, so that's the zone.
Yeah, so that's a Northrend.
That's in Northrend.
Feel
Yeah.
your will weakening.
I get there via probably a Northrend portal.
Yeah.
Some kind. Is there a? What's the name of the town in Northrend? I assume it's gonna be named after the town.
The problem is, it would normally be Dalaran, so
Oh,
yeah,
well, we've moved, haven't we?
yeah.
You know what the Veil of Eternal Blossoms is?
That would be Pandaria.
Ah,
Yeah.
Exodar, Darnassus, Iron. Oh, these are all just. None of these help me.
Now I
Guess I
have to
gotta
go to the
go
Lighthouse
to-
Chapel.
Well fought.
Stormwind would take me to
Legion
Northrend, right?
reinforcements are approaching as we speak.
The boat?
We must depart.
Well, I got my artifact weapons. That was actually
did you
that was
hear
actually
me?
kind of fun. You got a boat? Oh, you're taking the boat from Stormwind.
I'm asking if Stormwind would take me to Northrend or not.
There should be a boat. Yeah.
I gotta rely on you guys' responses for everything because you have like 100 like level 90 characters, and I do not.
Well, Wander's done a lot more exploration than I have.
Even
Uh,
more impressive.
My quest line, I spoke with Uther, like the spirit of Uther, who didn't Uther originally carry Ashbringer? And
Blasted lands. Not gonna help.
Uther's like, yeah, Tyrion's still alive. You saw Tyrion Keith being strangled by Gul'dan's magic and then burned alive by the big demon thing, right?
Yeah, taller than I expected.
Enjoy the view. Let's
Right. So apparently Tyrion's still alive, but only faintly, and the sword that's with him, the Ashbringer, which I'm trying to reclaim, is still with him. So you need to find that.
So apparently for
But he's the one
Dalaran.
that Tyrion exploded, right? He's the red.
Yes.
the-
Yeah, he was the guy that was like for the light.
He's like, the light will protect me. Ah.
They weren't calling him Tyrion though.
I need
Yeah, well, his
Fordring.
They were calling him by his last name, but his name is Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion Fordring.
to destroying.
Just because he's not a
Where's-
midget doesn't
where's-
mean he's not
Where's
Tyrion.
Ruthven Village? Where's Ruthven Village?
That is the Night Elf starting town.
Okay. There's a bunch of boats, and I have to figure out which one goes to Northrend.
Azeroth must
So if you guys
not
have any
fall.
information I can use, I gotta just keep asking every guard, I guess. Some of these don't look like they even move, actually.
These demon souls will power the gateway. On
Um,
your mark.
That's
Yeah.
probably.
Your souls
It's
I don't know.
convenient.
forfeit.
It's convenient how close this Ashbringer mission is,
Ready when you
because if I had chosen either of the other two, I would have had to go back into Vrykul territory.
Borean Tundra.
Yep, there you go. That's it.
That's Northrend?
Yep.
Okay. Tell the boat to go, or do you have to wait?
You have to wait.
We are all that
Okay.
stands between the Legion and annihilation.
There we go. There we go. It's moving.
Yes, I'm on your side.
It's moving.
It's complicated for reasons.
Yeah. Not how I thought
Illidari,
our
the
expansion
gateway
experience
is
would start.
open. To the
It's
Fellhammer.
very single player, which is really strange.
But
It works, I
it's
guess.
It's mostly weird that it's like a weird like run around the
been
existing
far too
location
long.
a lot.
Yeah.
I've only played one expansion so far, but when you start Burning Crusade, you go through the portal and boom, Hellfire Peninsula. You're just immediately in a questing zone, and that's the entire experience
Welcome
of
to the
starting the
Fellhammer.
expansion. So I assumed that was going to be what we're getting ourselves into. This is less expected so far. I gotta rely on you guys' information as much as I can, because I do not know. I see these names, I'm like, oh no.
Death to whenever you're ready.
Yeah, that would be
That's
really
somewhere, I'm
rough
sure.
for an... Oh, man. This must be awful for a returning player that, like, exactly like you, but doesn't have people to
This
pull
way.
from.
You're
I guess you
Yeah.
could look it up, but it still sucks.
Yay, I get to ride a
Yeah.
Argent Hippogriff.
Fellhammer
Because
is
it will
ours at
take me
last.
directly to the Broken
Gaze
Shore.
upon the might of the Aldrachi Warblades.
The hell of series of jumps to go through.
Yeah.
Griffin Master.
They definitely streamlined my experience. Going as Demon Hunter here is, like, actually really easy.
Tongue will fight beside.
Azure Dragon Shrine.
You may
Dragonblade's the
call
bottom
upon
middle
the
one?
Coil Scar as well.
Yeah, it's like
So-
middle south is the one you're looking for, probably.
We are all yours
We will
to
follow
command.
our champion into battle.
No hint of where the
And
Dragon
we will
Shrine is
strike
there?
down
Oh no,
the
there it is.
Legion once
It's
and
the
for all.
like bottom middle
Yep.
of the area.
Glory to the Illidari!
The Mock or whatever. I clicked too fast to read the name, but the Mockerai or whatever it's called is probably the
Azeroth
closest
must
one.
not fall. The Legion will
I get to
Yeah, wait.
by our
Warhorn.
hand.
Doo-doo.
My objective's like middle,
If we don't
like the
meet again,
middle of the coastline
die
at the
well.
bottom of Dragonblight. On my way. Process. Mr. runs really nicely.
Right, these
All times.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty impressed by the performance of everything. I think this is the first World of Warcraft expansion that didn't have, like, crippling server issues on the first day.
Oh, it was a glorious
It's also that layer of just, I started the game so long ago originally that like, it's like a crazy benchmark for the overall change of performance of various computers I've had over the years.
Yeah.
I think I tried to play World of Warcraft on the first computer I ever had, which I originally
Wow.
purchased to play like Diablo 2. So nowadays I have such a hilariously more powerful computer that's it's interesting comparing the different levels of that, because this is probably my
Yeah.
4th or 5th PC I've played WoW on now overall. Like even for my previous PC I had like a year ago, there's like differences in like just how smoothly it'll run with like maximum settings and, or draw distances and stuff like that. Don't remember if it's on maximum or not.
So apparently for the artifact weapons, you level them up like a talent tree.
Yeah.
Huh. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, good God. This is actually really, really cool. I mean, yeah. You know what they did? They brought back the old World of Warcraft talent tree and they put it in artifact weapons.
That's
Well,
odd.
all of the paladins are dead except for Lord Maxwell. Great.
Max power.
That funny moment where you move the slider of graphic detail from 7 to 10 and hit apply and nothing looks different. Slowly making my way over.
We survive. See you.
The plight of Azeroth is far more grave
This is
than we
interesting.
first thought.
I don't even have my
See this for
weapon yet,
yourself.
so I can't look at that yet.
I have to traipse through the fire.
Trust in Lord. Gaze into the Nether
Oh.
Crucible. It will show you what we have seen.
One of the things I can trigger makes it so Power Word Shield doesn't have cooldowns. You can just spam everybody with Power Word Shield one by one.
That's handy.
Behold the
Be a
Legion's
hell of a thing to
primary
use.
gateway into Azeroth, the tomb of Sargeras.
Oh. Make an ally take 40% reduced
The
damage
situation
for
is
8
more dire than
seconds.
we knew. The
Good thing to
demons
couple
have
with your
already
shield and
infested
stuff.
The surrounding isles.
There's a lot of don't let this person die abilities
We
I can
must
stack up
act
for
now,
sure.
or I fear the situation will become unsalvageable.
So different from my previous character who could bandage.
Well, I mean, I guess it works.
That is alright. That Azure Dragon Shrine is a giant it's like a bunch of dragon vertebrae and stuff. And then in the middle there's a giant purple beam coming out of the crater. Rather stands out from the local.
Oh no, there's Tyrion. He's being held captive by jailer Xeris, which is a
Weren't they calling
mean-looking
him
demon.
Varian?
No,
this is
Varian
Tyrion.
is the king. That's
Varian's
the other
king.
guy.
Yeah.
Didn't Varian get stabbed and explode though?
Yeah, no, he got stabbed and
yeah.
he got stabbed and then exploded. Tyrion got lasered by the demon when you were in the big raid with people. Less of a cutscene. You
Oh.
might not have noticed because it's
Tyrion was the person that was floating in front of the giant monster.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. That's why I was confused. I'm like, these names are like really similar, but I'm pretty sure they were not calling him Tyrion.
No.
And like that was definitely the big focus was the other character who gets an entire cutscene dedicated to his presumed death.
Yeah, well, Tyrion was kind of like a main character for a while. He was kind of sidelined, but he was still important. And whereas like Varian was kind of the main character for the Alliance for the longest time.
Everything. What have you given?
Greymane looked like a badass in that cutscene.
Don't follow. Now we can use the.
It's weird how he turned into a human
now.
though. Like that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you pull him up, is it? Aren't you? Is being human an illusion, or are they actually weaker?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Are humans weaker than Worgen? Like when a Worgen turns into a human form, are they physically less capable?
I think so. I think that's the.
That's why it was weird. He's like, "Grab my hand," and he turns into a human. I'm like, "Why'd you do that? Don't you need to pull him up?" So that was like the priority. How you gonna save yourself? How you gonna save him if you can't hold him? I know it was being all emotional and stuff, being like, "Oh, my friend's dying. I'm in human form to emote properly in the cutscene." but I'm like,
Darn it.
Aren't you risking his life by going human for no reason? That just seemed like a bad plan.
This is a bad fight. So I have this jailer demon, and I need to use the same spell on him to prevent him from draining my life force. Yes, stop that. I don't want.
Okay. So apparently the way this expansion pack works, by the way, once you get done with like your specific
Whoa.
class
Bad.
thing, you get the ability to focus on one of the 4 areas of the Broken Isles. Azuna,
So we better sync up on which one we're gonna go to then.
Val Shara, High Mountain, or Stormheim. I was thinking we go for Azuna first,
Darn it.
because it looks prettiest.
What is it?
It's green and jungly.
I'm sorry, the Star Trek reference. What is it? It's green. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Is that the most
Oh.
recent Star Trek you're referencing?
It's an
or-
original Star Trek, but then it was redone again in the new Star Trek as a reference to the first one.
Haven't
It's
seen
those-
it yet.
It's originally a scene where they just discover some kind of alien alcohol or something, and they're not really sure what it is. And like I think Kirk goes like, "What is it?" And Sky's like, "It's green." And then they just pour a shot. So when you say
Okay.
it's green as a response to what it is, I'm like, yes.
We're definitely going with Azuna then.
Oh, there it is. Nope, you're not using that spell on me again.
Yeah,
Our
it
attempts
looks-
at reading quest dialogue fell apart immediately because we're doing completely
Well,
asynchronous.
yeah,
quests.
the fact that it shoved us into 3 different tracks.
life
Well,
is dedicated
there's no good
to
way we could have done that.
destroying Legion.
This is the
moment
it's the
counts.
official
You should
fuck it,
return
we're
to
doing it
Dalaran.
live approach.
Yeah, except for shit's not broken. It's just like, oh, I
Yeah.
guess never mind then.
This is what happens when we play stuff blind, which is the only way we play games.
Yeah, I've had people insisting I do research before I play any more Fallout, and I'm like, no.
But you don't like Fallout that much.
No.
So if you take it more seriously, you'll just not play it anymore.
I know.